Hey, what's up YouTube? YuGoGod1000 here, bringing you my pure Lightsworn deck build. This is the deck that I've been mucking around with a few videos that you may have seen on my channel. Um, Sacking so bad. This is the build where you run 3 Wolf and 3 Celestia, just so that you can really get the attack on the board. And if you mill a Wolf with, say, Charge and then summon Celestia, you're just going to be speeding up the deck so much. So it's the fast build with you've got your 3 Garrus as well to get pluses off if you have them on the field, and also your Synchro plays with Plague Spreader. So let's get into the deck. First up, 3 Judgment Dragon, self-explanatory. Boss monster of the deck, blowing up the whole entire field by paying 1,000 life points, and pretty easy summoning condition. 4 or more Lightsworns are different names, not to mention that he's got 3,000 attack, so must pay 3 Judgment Dragon. Next, you play 3 Lumina, probably the main Lightsworn, being able to discard 1 card, then target 1 level 4 or lower Lightsworn. Special summon it, getting out those Wolves for big beaters or Lilas if you want to pop stuff, or usually Garroth to mill 5 and hopefully draw a couple cards. And especially if you combo that with Wolf, it's just amazing the pluses that you can get off of this deck. Next, 3 Lila, also another pretty main one to blow up spells and traps, pretty much our MST of the deck, so it's, in other words we're only 3 MSTs. And mills 3 during end phase, really easy first turn setup, and must play 3 Lilas as well. Next, 3 Raikos, the other main one of the Lightsworns, flip effect, destroy 1 card on the field, mill 3. Really easy, pops pretty much everything in the game. Up until a certain extent, and mills 3, and it's easy to set it and just stall and play it out. Next round, 3 Wolf, Lightsworn Beast. Now this card is amazing in this deck. It's really easy to get 1 or 2 of these off in a turn, getting 2 2100 floaters on board, which you can either XYZ or just sit there with. Amazing in combo with Celestia to mill even more. And even if you mill your JDs from all this speed, you've got your Beckoning Lights in your hand and your monster reincarnations, so it's really handy to play 3. Next, as I said, 3 Celestias, the speed of the deck, milling 4 when it's tribute someone using your Lightsworn to destroy 2 cards, or up to 2 cards. Really fast to the deck, and then, as I said, her and Wolf are just awesome combo together. Next, round 3 Garroth, Lightsworn Warrior. This is the card that we're going to be plussing off, so if we go Lumina, discard, special summon Garroth if we have a target already in the grave. We mill 5 during the end phase, and depending on how many we mill with Garroth, how many Lightsworns, you get to draw either 1 or 2 cards. It's really good for plussing with him. Next, play 2 Jain, Lightsworn Paladin, just to bump up the Lightsworn count. You could change these 4 if you wanted to your personal choice, depending on how your playstyle is. But I thought that Jain and Aaron were a really good tech to bounce things back, high attack with Jain, etc. I run 2 Jain and 2 Aaron, as you can see, and I run 8. Yep, so Lumina, Lila, Raiko, Wolf, Celestia, Garroth, Jain, and Aaron. So I run 8 different Lightsworns, which is more than enough in my case where I'm milling off super fast and crazy. And 8's just the perfect number. Next, 3 Necro Gardener, just to negate attack, stopping OTKs, and then during our turn, drop JD, pretty much win from there, nuking the field. So Necro Gardener is really handy at 3. Next, got 2 Plague Spreaders just for those synchro plays. As you can see in the extra deck, it's really good with Lumina, being able to discard Plague Spreader or Necro Gardener, and it just sets up Graveyard. So 2 of them. Just 1 second, guys. And after that, I play an Honest, which everyone knows is really handy in the deck. Light, being able to pretty much stop anything attacking over you. It's a surprise factor, which is really handy. And obviously we're going to play it in a Lightsworn deck. That's it for the monsters. There's 31 monsters. Onto the spells. We've got 7 of them. 1 Charge of the Light Brigade. Pretty self-explanatory. Mill 3, add Lightsworn. Really fast, amazing in this deck. No wonder it's limited. Next, 3 Solar Recharge. That's pretty much the main spell in this deck. Discard a Lightsworn. Draw 2, mill 2. Speedy as heck. Fast, too furious. Solar Recharge is amazing. Must run 3. So many targets, it's just amazing in this deck. 3 Monster Reincarnations to get back those JDs, and even to get back a Celestia if you want to blow some things up. because JD's floating around everywhere. We need him in our hands, and that's where the 3 monster reincarnations and the beckoning light come, where we can add back Luminas, JDs, and Honest, etc., while discarding our Darks, and that's pretty much what Beckoning Light's used for. So 40 cards in the main deck, perfect amount. Wouldn't run any more than 40, because even though the speed, the less cards you run on the deck, the faster you get to JD, the faster you win. So that's my theory behind it, and it's worked pretty well so far. Onto the extra tech. Now these are just is a sample, anything you want really, but just throw in a level 5 synchro, so Catastor, HTS, Sahimoth, Black Rose Dragon, Stardust Dragon, Scrap Dragon, Mistworm, Star Eater, Wind Up Zenmaines, Leviair the Sea Dragon, number 17 Leviathan Dragon, Tempo, the Percussion Djinn, Maestro the Symphony Djinn, Utopia, you can sell Omega because we run lights and it's easy to get, and Gaga Cowboy. So the extra deck is pretty much up to whatever you feel. I reckon the main one is the rank 3 build is the main part of the extra deck that is necessary, and also the HSC Behemoth, Black Rose with Celestia, etc. Being able to get them out isn't all too difficult. So you can go Lumina, ditch to another Lumina, then activate Plague Spreader, and that's how you get your scrap or your Stardust. And you can do the same thing to get out Mistworm. So extra deck is up to you. It's really good to have a bit of variety in there, and it just helps you win even better. So that's it for my pure Lightsworn deck. No Chaos monsters, no BLS, just pure speed and reliant on JD. It's a different tech. It might not be as good, but I find it extremely fun. Please comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. But apart from that, thank you for watching.